Hey there, I want to do a quick radar update. This is the lunchtime hour Tuesday around 12:15. You can see some of the heaviest rain is well north of the I-10 corridor. We've got flash flood warnings going on in parts of Woodlands, Conroe, and really into the Wildwood region. We've seen some areas like the Woodlands up to 3 to 5 inches of rain, and some of the heaviest is still ongoing near Woodville into in the Wildwood area, where you can see this flash flood warning still ongoing. Up to 8 inches of rain has already been recorded in the Wildwood weather station. We'll look at that here in just a second, but some of that rain continues to move off towards the east, about to get into the Kirbyville region. So you can see somewhat of a highway or a corridor of the heavy rain extending from the Woodlands, Conroe region into Woodville, Wildwood, continues to move eastward into Kirbyville, and this will continue moving into the DeQuincy area and into sections of southern or central Louisiana, so to speak. Areas like Houston, Beaumont, and Lake Charles will continue to keep watching this. The majority of this stays toward north. We'll see if this drifts a little bit more towards the south. But these general regions, I expect we're going to continue seeing that flood risk and some of these locally heavy rain ongoing. Look at that, how it's just kind of strained or stalled kind of right along. That's where that weak frontal boundary. I mean, hey, we've talked about this for a whole week. We said that widespread 2 to 4 inches was likely this week, primarily Monday through Thursday. Isolated areas could get up to 4, 5, if not up to 10 inches of rain. A lot of people made fun of the forecast, wants to, say that this was just overhyped. We've seen this twice since mid-May. 2 to 4 inches widespread, isolated areas getting up to the double digits in 3 to 4 days. So this is nothing new. We're doing it once again. But there's more to talk about because we do have this area in what is in the South Texas region. And let me actually back this up just real quick. This is the potential tropical cyclone number one that the National Hurricane Center is keeping eyes on. This is currently in South Texas. This possibly does have a brief window of opportunity that the National Hurricane Center will give it a name called Arthur somewhere on Wednesday. Primarily, this will move towards the upper Texas coastline really tonight and then do this throughout the day on Wednesday. But it is going to do a straight beeline for pretty much southwest Louisiana, and this will bring some of the heaviest rain into southwest Louisiana and portions of Louisiana and the deep south. Again, look at this. It doesn't even have to occur from a tropical system. Just from that weak front and all this deep tropical moisture, now up to 9.5 inches of rain almost in Wildwood today. They could get up to 10 to 11 inches just out of today alone. We've talked about this for a whole week, and here we are. That's what we're seeing in our region. What are we going to see the next couple of hours? Well, we're going to continue seeing off and on downpours. I think the worst of it definitely is now. This is going to kind of tamper off later this evening. And then tonight, as we get into Wednesday, this is when we could see maybe the National Hurricane Center wants to say that this is possibly Arthur. Some of the heaviest rain likely will be on the Texas coastline. We'll still watch for areas like Galveston, even Houston and Beaumont and Orange, but I think the heaviest will be mostly offshore. But let's talk scary. Let's say that this comes further inland, some of the heavier rains. We would look at another 1 to 3 inches of rain on Wednesday, worst case scenario, 4 to 6 inches. But right now, I think that stays primarily offshore. We'll continue to keep watching this. For Louisiana, this likely will then start going more so into your region. Areas like New Iberia, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, this is going to be the bullseye for some of the heaviest rain. This can happen in parts of southwest Louisiana as well, too. This looks to be more so into central and eastern Louisiana, and then getting into the Mississippi and Alabama region, into parts of the deep south. Some pretty gusty winds and locally heavy rainfall will be the biggest concerns for central and eastern Louisiana and the deep south. Pretty much for southeast Texas, I think today is the heaviest rain, which we're seeing right now. Again, we go check that radar. It is very active from Woodlands, Conroe, really towards Woodville and Wildwood right now, getting the heaviest rain. It continues to train over their area. I would not be shocked if they get up to 10 to 12 inches of rain and we start seeing more of a flood concern. We need to continue to keep watching the Wildwood region. We've talked about this for a long time now, that some pretty hefty rainfall totals were possible for some of these isolated regions. We will continue to keep watch this area towards Corpus Christi, that area of low pressure that will ride the coast and give more rain. But we think that this will mainly be hugging the Texas coastline and offshore. But we will continue to keep watching this. A lot of this getting into Wednesday is more so a problem for sections of Louisiana, central and eastern Louisiana, and getting into the deep south. That's our radar update for right now. Lucas and I will actually have a 6:30 live video if you guys would like to join. We will answer all the questions that we can answer, and we'll continue to do these radar updates and do all of what we believe we'll see the next couple of days, our 7-day forecast. So tune in around 6:30 tonight for our live update here at Gulf Coast Weather Solutions. Y'all have a good remainder of Tuesday. Let's continue to watch some of those heavy downpours from the Woodlands, Woodville, especially over there towards the Wildwood area. Again, let's go look at that weather station just one more time before we get off. Those are some pretty impressive numbers. Wow, I mean, getting close to 10 inches now. So some very heavy rain ongoing in the Wildwood region.